Well, it's time now for our Sunday specials, and it is 2 years after the deadly attack at the St. Francis Catholic Church, Owo, Ondo State, where several persons were killed and many others injured. The identities of the killers remain a mystery. Senior reporter Ayodeji Moradeyo has more on this report.
Sunday, the 5th of June 2022, remains the darkest in the history of Ondo State, southwest Nigeria. That day put the Asian town of Owo in the news for the wrong reason. The terrorists left behind a tale of sorrow, trail of agony, tears and tragic deaths on that Black Sunday. The government invaded St. Francis Catholic Church located at Owalua area of Owo and polluted the sanctuary with an attack that cut short the lives of many worshippers. They threw dynamite into the church auditorium at the end of the day's mass. Dozens were killed and many injured as they fired gunshots sporadically at worshippers after the blast.
Started shooting gun. Understand? So, those people try to escape. There are many that died. People that died is up to 30. At this gate, those who died is up to 10. One of my brother died, yeah? He died, his daughter died. One of my brother. He died, daughter died.
I saw people running from the place where the sound of the bomb was coming from. So I had a gunshot again. It was a gunshot. It was the smoke that was coming from the church side. I had to start running down to the church direct. People were not telling me that I should go back, that I'm not supposed to go there.
10 months after the deadly attack, the church was reopened.
We are here also to open our church. The government must wake up and show strength and courage and make sure those who carried out the evil that took place in this church and those who are carrying out the evils that are going on around our country are brought to book.
Today we are reopening this church on the day that Jesus Christ resurrected from the dead. It's very symbolical and we can never forget. We want to also thank the Lord Bishop who has come here today to reopen the church for us, to enable us to continue our worshiping God here.
It is now 2 years after the invasion by terrorists, but what has really changed in the ancient town of Owo? The Ondo State Commander of Amotekun, Ayodeji Moradeyo, shared what has been done since Owo was invaded.
It was a tragic incident 2 years ago, but we give God the glory that today we are better positioned to withstand any form of perceived attack of such. Within few weeks of that incident, we fortified the entry points into all local government headquarters with particular reference to Owo. And what was going to be a similar calamity was averted about 3 months after that incident, where daredevil kidnappers and robbers attacked a construction firm again.
The puzzle that remains unresolved is the identities and what has become of the masterminds of the brutal attack.
Military brass came out to tell the whole world that those who were responsible for that terrible incident had been apprehended. They are in this place, they are in that place, and they would soon be made to face the music. But that was all we had. You know, because ordinarily nobody, could have thought that a statement from that official office, an office as high as the office of the Chief of Defense Staff, could come out and make statement that could not be relied upon.
The Amotekun commander also speaks about measures put in place to forestall a repeat of the attack.
This is to say that the Ondo State Security Network Agency is better positioned to contain any of such perceived attack. Again, we have our intelligence group that monitors mosque, churches, markets on market days, church during services, mosque done programs, and crowded areas. And as we talk, we have a unit of Amotekun that places all vehicles carrying school children all around the places on surveillance.
Some of the worshippers who sustained injuries during the attack narrated their stories.
I sit on top of the dead body. I look like this. People jam-packed, where died. I look my right side, the same thing. What comes out of my mind that time was, God, is it I'm going to die today? That is the only comment I make. Not knowing that these people are somewhere monitoring when somebody will raise his or her head up. As they saw that I raised my head up, they throw dynamite for my leg, throw one for my head. I saw that one they throw for my leg. I said, this thing now weapon be this, so let me dress. I don't know where to dress because those I sit on top are dead body. I can't tell them shift so that I can shift. Before you know it, the thing explode. Boy.
Nobody even know that he will survive, but it is by the grace. You see, this place is still on E now. So that is it.
The attack will linger on in the minds of many